Hi, good morning, Michigan Mama News. Appreciate your time this morning.
Oh, I appreciate yours as well. Thank you so much.
Yeah, well, we're talking about chronic kidney disease and a plant-based diet. I guess tell us a little bit about chronic kidney disease and what is it?
So chronic kidney disease is when your kidneys start to decrease their overall function, so they're not working quite properly. The kidneys are normally involved in regulating a whole bunch of different types of nutrients within the body, and when they start to fail, they no longer are able to do that. And one of the major nutrients that they regulate is a product called potassium. And so potassium is absolutely critical within our body, and the kidneys help regulate that.
So why are potassium levels in a diet so critical for patients with CKD?
Right, so as the kidneys begin to fail, then they're no longer able to process the potassium. And when the potassium gets too high in our blood or too low in our blood, it actually can be lethal. So it's really, really critical to keep a normal balance in potassium within inside of our bodies, and the kidneys are responsible for doing that.
So it can fluctuate then?
Yes, and the kidneys are normally maintain a perfect balance between the amount of potassium that we need in our bodies. But again, as they start to fail, all of a sudden that balance becomes outweighed, and therefore it can end up with too high or too low levels of potassium. And again, as I indicated, both of those are actually lethal.
Got it. So tell us about the potential benefits and risks of plant-based diet for those with CKD.
Right. So one of the potassium, as we've just been talking about, is located in fruits and vegetables. And so the benefits of eating a plant-based diet, which is loaded with those fruits and vegetables, is it actually protects your kidneys. But the unusual thing is that as your kidneys fail, all of a sudden the plants, fresh fruits and vegetables, are no longer quite as beneficial. So what we are trying to do is, this is a National Kidney Month, and we're trying to promote the idea that it's really important to incorporate fresh fruits and vegetables within our diet. And there are two new products out there. They are binders that bind potassium within our diet, and they actually now can be utilized with people who have failing kidneys. And the idea is maybe now we can actually provide these individuals the benefits of eating a diet that's loaded with fresh fruits and vegetables while sparing them the unfortunate effects of having either too high or too low levels of potassium in their blood.
So is this a newer treatment options available right now? Is what you're talking about?
Exactly. They're two brand new. They just were approved by the FDA. They're two new brand new options for people with failing kidneys to help maintain the potassium balance within their diet.
So now where can our listeners go for more information?
Well, the best idea is for them to contact their physician specifically and ask them about these new binders that are available, and specifically also ask them about whether they would be individuals who could benefit from the benefits of a plant-based diet.
Now, is there anything else we didn't cover in this interview you wanted to mention?
No, just that this is also not only is it National Kidney Month, but it's also National Nutrition Month. And so this is a perfect time for us to remind ourselves that eating a plant-based diet is incredibly healthy, not only for all of us who have normal functioning kidneys, but also perhaps for those individuals where the kidneys are actually failing.
Wonderful. Well, thank you for your time this morning.
Thank you so much.